Hi everyone, welcome back to Essy Cooks. In this video, I finally am showing my freezer burritos. So if you want freezer-friendly meal prep, this is vegetarian, vegan, whatever, it's all made in one pot and it's really easy. And these are perfect when you just need dinner to pull out of the freezer, which I feel like I need all the time. There's nothing like having a variety of food in the freezer that you can literally just pull out of the freezer, heat it up on a busy day, and you don't have to worry or think about it. That's what I absolutely love about it. You can add your toppings onto it right away. So let's get started. So I'm going to start with 2 bell peppers. I'm using red ones because that's what I had. You can use any bell peppers you like. We're going to dice those up into nice little bite-sized pieces. Now we've got half of a yellow onion. You can use a red onion. You can use a white onion, whatever you like. I'm going to finely dice that up as well. If you wanted, you could add a couple cloves of garlic. That would add a lot of nice flavor to it too, but I didn't add any this time. Now I've got 1 1/2 cups of rice. So if you're using brown rice, it's going to take a lot longer to cook this. So I am using basmati rice just because I want to cook this really quickly and I don't want to wait 45 minutes for my rice to cook. This one cooks in 15 minutes. That's why I like to use it, because it's just fast and easy, but use whatever you like. Just keep in mind you do need to make sure your rice is cooked all the way through. Now, a large pot or Dutch oven on medium heat, I'm going to throw in a tablespoon or two of oil. I'm going to add in those diced up onions. I'm going to add in those diced up bell peppers, and we're going to cook these down for 3 to 4 minutes. Don't worry, everything is going to go in this pot. We're going to make sure it's one pot. We're going to make sure it's easy. I did add some extra vegetarian vegan beef at the end because I wanted to bump up the protein, but that's not necessary. I make this one pot one, freeze it up, and just have it like that, and it's so delicious. So don't worry, you can definitely eat it without that extra. Now I'm going to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of low sodium taco seasoning. If you want to make your own taco seasoning, you certainly can, or you can use the store bought to make it super easy. Totally up to you, whatever's easiest for you. The idea here, we're trying to make it as easy as possible for you. So, and for myself too, right? So now I've got my rice in, I've got 3 cups of water, and now I'm adding in 1 can of black beans. Those are out of my freezer. So that's why they look a little bit different. Now I've got 1 small can of whole kernel corn and 1 cup of salsa of choice. I chose to use chipotle salsa in here because that's just going to add such a nice flavor. If you can find chipotle salsa and you like that flavor, it's going to add a nice smokiness, a nice little bit of depth so easily. Look how easy this is. We're just going to stir this all together. Like I said, there's going to be a little bit of a darker color in mine because of those black beans that I had pre-cooked and frozen. So don't worry about that. All right, now we are going to cook that according to the rice instructions. So for me, it was 1 1/2 cups of rice, 3 cups of water, and that's going to cook for 15 minutes. Now we're going to I made a little bit of homemade TVP beef, ground beef. It's not beef, it's vegan, but if you want the recipe for that, let me know in the comments below, just because, like I said, I wanted to make it a high protein meal, but there's still a decent amount of protein in here anyway. Another thing you can do, look, this is cooked 15 minutes. Look at that. Can you believe it? Well, plus our prep time. But another thing you can do is you can use a protein wrap. You can get them basically at any store, any grocery store, and that's going to bump up the protein if you don't want to add in the extra TVP, but you're still looking to increase the amount of protein you're eating. But otherwise, don't worry about it. Sometimes, like I said, I just eat them just like this, and it's such a great, nutritious, filling meal that I love to have. I'm going to load those up with the filling, and then I'm going to roll them up and put them in foil. Add a little bit of that TVP beef. At this point, you can add anything else you like. You can add a little bit of cheese, anything like that. Now, don't add those fresh toppings. I mean, lettuce, stuff like that. It's just not going to freeze well. Tomatoes, I wouldn't recommend adding that into the freezer burritos because from experience, I just feel like it really doesn't freeze well. So usually you can do whatever you want, but that's just my recommendation. Adding cheese on here is really good too. So if you have some shredded cheese, add that on. You're probably like, okay, girl, we know how to roll a burrito. Tell us how to reheat these. So the first way is using a microwave. So that's the fastest way. You have no time. Okay, make sure you remove the foil before you put it in the microwave, and the full instructions are up there on how to do it. It is going to depend on your microwave on how long it takes. And then the second way, you can keep it in the foil and you can actually heat it up in the oven evenly all the way through, but that takes a while. So if you don't have time to cook, but you have time to wait, definitely you can heat it in the oven. But the third way, which is in the air fryer, is my favorite way to reheat, because you're going to put it in the foil, heat it through, and then you can remove it and crisp it up. Now, with any of these methods, I would highly recommend after it is heated all the way through, so the contents are warmed, what you can do is put them in a pan with just a little bit of oil and just fry them 1, 2, 3 minutes per side until they're golden brown and crispy. and that is going to make them taste even better. I mean, look at this. Now what you can do is you can just add on your favorite toppings. You can add on any guac, any hot sauce, anything you like on top of there, and they're ready to enjoy. And it was such an easy meal. This was actually part of our full week of meal prep. So if you want to check that out, I can put the description down below. You can check that out if you want to see more vegetarian meal prep. But thank you so much for watching. Oh, I forgot to mention these last 3 months in the freezer, but you'll probably eat them up before then. All right, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit like and subscribe for more videos like this one.